Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's just dig right into it. I've been getting a lot of comments from subscribers, and this is the week where we like to break down video requests. And one of the requests I've gotten on social media was that should Mikey Garcia be angling towards an Errol Spence Jr. rematch? Now, let's just look at the original match. And when we look at the original match with Errol Spence Jr., you see that Errol Spence Jr. outboxed Mikey Garcia for the vast majority of the fight. It was not even competitive in some sense. Mikey Garcia had a lot of bad moments, but if you look at the whole fight as a whole, you look at Errol Spence Jr. was also unimpressive and lackluster, because the expectation for Errol Spence Jr. was to get the knockout. But even if you take that away and you just break down the fight generally, you see a lot of things that Mikey Garcia did that would make you think that he was not prepared adequately for this fight. The first thing is the lack of adjustments. The lack of adjustments cost Mikey Garcia the vast majority of this fight. Mikey Garcia's poor work rate. He didn't have enough punch volume to compete with Errol Spence Jr. The fact that Mikey Garcia didn't use angles or lateral movement in this fight hurt him tremendously. He needed to implement those things, and he needed a training camp and a corner that would suit him for that. And these are all things that Mikey Garcia stated they were working on, but in the fight, they never displayed any of these abilities. And so these are things that Mikey Garcia must definitely fix if he were to even entertain a rematch with Errol Spence Jr. Mikey Garcia did prove and show that he has a very strong chin, and he was not trying to survive, because you see Mikey Garcia was looking late in the fight, looking for the one shot that may be able to stagger, hurt, or stop Errol Spence, but that shot was just not available. So in the 9th, 10th, and 11th round, Mikey Garcia ate a lot of shots because he was looking for a big shot. He was offensive minded, but Mikey Garcia doesn't like to waste punches. But at times, especially in the welterweight division, to keep a guy off of you, to keep things active, and to give yourself a chance to win the fight, especially if it goes to the scorecards, you need to be extremely active, constantly scoring by touching your opponent to the body. And he was just not doing the things that mattered most. Mikey Garcia needed to implement foot movement and lateral movement along with his punch volume, and he did not have the corner that was helping him make those adjustments, in-ring adjustments. And the first 6 rounds, Mikey Garcia was tremendously impressive on defense, and I give him that. But offense, he was very slow the entire fight, and that's going to lose fights. And so I don't think that he should be looking to fight Errol Spence Jr. I think he should be looking to come back down and wait to 140 pounds. I think he'd be best suited there and competing there. But if for whatever reason Mikey Garcia did pursue a rematch with Errol Spence Jr., he'd need a new corner. He'd need a new game plan. But he does have some physical attributes that will translate, such as, the fact that he's a strong fighter. He did back up Errol Spence Jr. when he did let his hand go at certain points in the fight. The fact that Mikey Garcia has a strong chin, is able to take his power, and the fact that Mikey Garcia can be very defensively responsible. The problem with Mikey Garcia on this end is his work rate is too low. The in-ring adjustments do not happen. He does not use angles, and his foot movement was not spectacular because he was just sitting there at times, not being busy, and that's just a detriment to him. The fact that he went back to his corner was very poor. Mikey Garcia should look into Canelo Alvarez's trainer. I think that would make a world of difference for Mikey Garcia in being able to make adjustments on the fly and to being able to come out with the best game plan for opponents such as this, because Canelo Alvarez has shown improvement in his fights, fight by fight by fight by fight by fight, and coming out with great game plans. And when you see Mikey Garcia, this was the biggest fight of his career, and his game plan was horrible and atrocious. It was the same game plan he would use for a Robert Easter, but this isn't Robert Easter. So when you step up in competition, when you step up against a guy that's going to be more dangerous, you have to come with the correct game plan. You have to train for it the right way, and you have to implement the skills the right way. And Mikey Garcia did not use his skill set to his advantage, partially due to the corner and the fact that he was not making those adjustments. So should Mikey Garcia be looking for a rematch with Errol Spence Jr.? In my opinion, no. But if he does, he must change his corner and his entire camp. Once again, Unbiased, as always, it's the IBFP. Please share, like, and you must absolutely subscribe.